everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do the Scorpio July Tarotscope. I know it's already late and I apologize, but that's what this will be, the Scorpio July Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright, Scorpio, let's see what you've got going on this month. Any messages that are wanting to come through for you. It's not necessarily other people that you need to worry about. It's not other people's red flags. It's your own red flags, but not in the sense of like something being wrong with you. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have anything to worry about, but you've gotten so used to having to worry that it's almost like you jump too soon, or you're like perceiving that there's red flags and you're pulling back. You know what I mean? But it's almost like it's not red flags. It's your like negative self-talk. Sorry, I'm trying to word this in the right way. It's not that you're like, it almost feels like you're at risk for seeing something as a red flag that's not really a red flag, or you're at risk of assuming there's something wrong when there's really not, or at risk of creating chaos when there's not really chaos because your mind is so used to that. Does that make sense? Probably sounds crazy. And I need to just simplify it and say, like, be careful of your own self-talk and be careful that, because it's like you don't have anything to worry about. Like, you're in a really good space. Like, the sun is shining on you. You're in this period of success. I kind of feel like for some of you, you've been like hermity for so long. You've been healing for so long. You've gone through a period of like, you know, really working to get rid of negative shit, right? And you've finally gotten to this protective space, and you've finally gotten to a good space where you could reasonably afford to take risks and move forward and all of those things. But it's almost like you're very hesitant to bring in anything new, and so it's like you're almost like sensing danger in things that there's not really danger in. be mindful of the self-talk, like how you're talking to yourself, how you're talking about yourself. Can we get a little more clarity on this message? Oh, that's a really good. You've like gone through some kind of like ego death, so it's like really good, right? You've gone through this insane transformation, this transformation of like your masculine energy, or this like you've taken your power back. You've taken your power back. You've done a lot to take your power back to. Again, you've gone through like an ego death or a dark night of the soul, like a very massive shift in your energy itself, in your ego, in like what you're putting out there. You've made like a very drastic change, and it's like it's creating the space where everything is changing, and now you're starting to see things start changing in your external world. And so you just have to it's like, okay, things are going now. You're getting what you're manifesting. Things are moving in the right direction. Right now you have to start flowing with the change and moving with the change. And in some aspect, you're not going to be able to prepare for this, like, because it's new, right? You can't really fully prepare for something that you've not experienced, right? And so it's like all this energy is coming towards you, everything is shifting, and you just have to trust yourself. It's like you've taken your power back. You've learned how to like control your energy, and now you have to like almost like master how to sustain it and keep yourself in that confident place when everything does start shifting and moving and changing. Do I sound crazy? I feel like I sound crazy. Okay. You're showing up as like the Seven of Wands. Like you're like, it's like I feel like you're asserting yourself. You're taking your power back. You're asserting your boundaries. It's funny. I did a reading for somebody the other day, and I had read for her before, and in like her previous readings, it was like, you know, okay, you got to take your power back. You got to get better with putting up boundaries, da 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 da. And so the reading I did for her, I think it was yesterday, it was like, okay, you've gotten a little too good with these boundaries. It's like she took it seriously. She took her power back and she put up boundaries, but it was almost like she put up like a force field. And I feel like that's your energy. Like you've asserted yourself, you've put up boundaries, you've taken your power back, but you have to engage with people in some aspect. Like if you want a relationship, you have to be willing to let your guard down. If you want growth, you have to be able to interact with people, right? So it's like you've pushed yourself back, but you have to like learn to be the master of your energy when you're connecting with other people. Yeah, you still have to connect with people. You still want love. You still have feelings. It's like I feel like you're just tired of fighting with people. You're tired of being challenged. You're tired of, it's like it's always something. Like you feel like you're always trying to keep up with something. I feel like you've had a lot of relationships in the past that have been more like, there's a lot of like power struggles in your relationships, or just a lot of competitiveness in your relationships. I think that's a natural thing with Scorpios. Like Scorpios just have a naturally competitive energy, but it kind of gets, it can get, you know, misconstrued in relationships, I guess. And so it is. It's like the magician. It's like learning to become the master of your energy. It's like you've taken your power back. You understand, you know, where your power gets drained, but you still need connection. Like you still have feelings. Like you still have to have like depth in your life, right? You're a Scorpio. You have to have deep love. And with deep love comes much more potential for that competitiveness, because that digs into like your deeper desires and your deeper fears. For some of you, I feel like it's like this relationship was, it's like this was a struggle before, but now that you've learned how to master your energy, you're gonna see growth. And I'm not saying that to like encourage anybody to like get back into a toxic relationship. Like I'm not saying anything like that. But it's like, it's like something that was difficult to get together in the past is not going to be as difficult moving forward when you understand, like when you have learned to kind of master like the energy back and forth between you and another person. Like understand like where you give away your power, and where it's important to keep boundaries up. Like this is a lesson that you have been learning. And for some of you, this could be over like the past 2 to 6 years. It's like this is your own personal karmic lesson. Like this is your Saturn placement, right? My Saturn placement is Leo, so I have to like be very mindful of when I let my ego get in the way, right? Your Saturn placement could be in Aries. It could be like in a masculine space. Like you're needing to understand boundaries and masculine energy, and how to put up boundaries, but also how to be able to be open to connecting with people. Yeah, you're manifesting like a brand new beginning, and it's really passionate and it's really exciting. It's like you're learning how to bring this passionate energy in without it creating like so much chaos in your emotional world and so much chaos in your environment. It's like before, when you connected to things that were passionate, it's because they were toxic, right? But now that you've like healed and mastered your energy, you can bring this excitement in and still have peace and still have stability. And so Queen of Wands, just, yeah, your guidance is to like get comfortable with your passionate side. Like that's part of who you are too. And that passionate side of you and that fire side of you, it's not meant to push to always have to be in protective mode. Like you're meant to be creating. You're meant to experience life. Yeah, and for some of you, there's a relationship that you feel like has been a loss, but it's either that this relationship is like, or this connection or this love is like, has been like completely transformed, like in a positive way, or that relationship was necessary to transform you into having the relationship that is going to be what is meant for you. You've taken back your power. You've learned how to take back your power. You've done the healing. Now you just have to, it's like now you're just learning that you can be this powerful person and this passionate person and still know how to direct your energy and not deal with chaos. Does that make, I hope that makes sense. And also like it doesn't have to be perfect moving forward, right? You can take a risk, you can take your chances because you've learned how to master your energy. I feel like the biggest thing is just understanding like the energy that you're bringing to the table in relationships and how to keep that balanced without it being like competitive, without being too overly protective. You get it. I know you do. Love you. Have a good one.